Hello and welcome to the Beardicus Show. My name is Beardicus and today is going to be a little bit different than usual because today I'm going to be talking about Mario fan games. Which, in a way, actually means that I'm getting back to my roots because the first video on this channel was actually me talking about a Mario fan game. Well, technically it was a Mario fan mod, but, you know, tomato tomato. And by the way, that was a pun. It's like, to mod. Oh. Yeah, it works better when it's written out. If you've ever played the first Paper Mario game, then you may be familiar with the main character of this game, Chuck Quizmo. When I first saw this game, I was hoping it would be like a Mario trivia game or something. Well, it is a trivia game, alright. About Finland. Yeah, I didn't do very well. 4 out of 10 is not bad? Jeez, this game had lower expectations for me than I did. Okay, well, clearly, I don't know anything about Finland. But more importantly, I think we're getting a little too close to learning something for my comfort, so I think it's time we moved on to the next game, which is called Goomba Goes to the Polls. And honestly, I'm kind of afraid of what this game is going to be, but at the same time, my interest has been piqued, so I kind of have to at least check it out. Oh, yep, that's Donald Trump, that's what I was afraid of. Let's maybe not play this one. Okay, this next game seems promising, mostly because it's literally just the matching game from Super Mario Bros. 3. Yep, this looks familiar. You know what? I'm feeling pretty lucky. Let's see how well I do. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at this streak. Bam! Perfect! I must be magic or something. Okay, fine. Yes. Technically, I cheated. But only to confirm that that particular layout was in fact from Super Mario Bros. 3, which it was. But wait, you say? You already had that image saved to your computer. To which I say, how did you know that? That's creepy. But yes, I admit it. I cheated that minigame when I played in Super Mario Bros. 3. But not to get all the items, I never use any of the items. I just like clearing the board, it's really satisfying. If you don't even want to be tempted to cheat, you can always play one of the other two modes where you actually get a completely randomized board. Or at least I assume it's completely randomized. The first mode is almost impossible to win because you still only get 2 chances. The second mode is literally impossible to win because it's an endless mode. However, you actually get 10 chances in this mode, which if you're lucky, might be enough to clear 2 boards. This is a fun game and all, but I actually would have preferred the Yoshi's Island version where it like flips over all the cards before you start. So there's actually a chance that you could, you know, match everything in only 2 tries. But that's just me. Anyway, that's enough about these little mini games. Let's move on to an actual adventure fan game. With Mario's Garden Job. This game follows Mario on his quest to reach Princess Peach's garden so that he can take care of the titular garden job. The key word is reach, because you actually spend way more time walking to Peach's garden than you do actually clearing it out. You start by walking through a few short areas before reaching a town. While you're here, you can talk to some people, like these oddly human-looking guards. They must be from New Donk City. Some of these people will even give you a few extra coins. For example, this guy's stove doesn't work. Now it does. No thanks necessary, citizen. I'll just help myself to your money. What's this guy up to? Oh, he loves his vase, huh? Yeah, it's a pretty nice vase, but... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Look, man, I don't want to do this to you. I really don't. But I don't have a choice. I'm so sorry. Also, I'm robbing you. And finally, you have this guy. Oh, there's no guy in here. It's just a bunch of cats. I can't even talk to them. I wonder if I could... Oh! I didn't expect that to work. Well, that was pointlessly cruel. Anyway, eventually we reach Peach's castle. She explains the situation for a bit, which is a good thing because by this point in my playthrough, I had completely forgotten what the point of this game was. And then we finally reach the Promised Land. Peach's Garden. Okay, I assume I just have to get through here and defeat all the enemies? Well, the piranha plants don't seem to be defeatable even with the hammer, so I guess I'll just ignore them and see what happens. Well, we made it to... I don't know, the gardening shed? This is a weird looking shed. What, are we fighting Lemmy Koopa or something? Huh. Lemmy's looking a little different. Oh, heck, he got me! And, wait, do I still only have 1 health? I do! What the heck? So, what, do you just respawn in here with the same amount of health you had when you first got here? Because that's stupid. That seems like a really big oversight. And game over. Well, it would seem that Princess Peach's prickly plant pruning problem has put a pin in my plans for peace. Alright, let's do this again. And this time, I'm gonna make sure I don't get hit by anything until I get to that boss. Except for that guy, because he cheated. Alright, we made it back, and this time, I've got 3, or maybe even 4 health. Admittedly, it's kinda hard to tell. But what I can tell is that this doesn't look good for you, chloroform face. I think I meant chlorophyll face. Those are very different things. In fact, this time I managed to beat him without getting hit even once. Which would have been great if it had happened the first time I was here, but it's okay. I don't even care that I had to play the entire game twice because this boss fight doesn't work properly. Now, if you thought that was an anticlimactic ending, you'd be wrong, because we still have to get to the root of the problem and nip it in the bud. That problem being Petey Piranha. Gameplay-wise, this fight is nothing special. It's just a simple shoot-'em-up boss, and a pretty easy one at that. What is special is that you fight by using the severed head of the boss that we just killed to shoot fireballs at Petey, while Little Shop of Horrors' mean green mother from outer space plays in the background. This game truly is a work of art. And then, much like Audrey 2, Petey explodes. And if you thought that was an anticlimactic ending, yeah, kinda. Alright, there is one more game that I want to talk about, and it's called Mario Drinks a Glass of Milk. We follow Mario on a harrowing journey to his refrigerator to drink a glass of milk. Just like that one Got Milk commercial. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? It's this old commercial where some kids are playing Mario 64 and then Mario, jumps out of the TV, he drinks some milk, he gets really big. Yeah, it's from the 90s. Anyway, unlike that commercial, Mario will at no point jump out of your monitor to drink milk. I know. I was disappointed too. Instead, you just walk over to a fridge and drink some milk. I assume that's it. I won, right? Oh, no, there's actually more. Oh, and they're even mixing up the formula. Now I have to dodge ghosts while drinking milk? How am I supposed to do that? What, do you expect me to focus on 2 things at once? That's impossible. Seriously though, this got really hard, really fast. Well then I guess I have to get serious. It's time that I switched into try-hard mode. Oh wait, never mind. You can just ignore the booze. You actually have plenty of time to finish your milk before they become a threat. Alright game, very funny, you got me. Now let's see what other tricks you have up your sleeve. Well, there's also an ice level, but the slippery physics don't really do anything. Here's a lava pit that's hilariously easy to jump over, and this level has nothing in it. You know, I'm starting to think that this game isn't really meant to be taken seriously. Oh wait, looks like it's boss time. Surely this is where the game gets serious. Not the milkman! And of course, the final boss in any game as story heavy as this one has to begin with the classic trope of forcing you to die. But then, instead of dying through the power of milk, you are reborn as a skeleton. Huh. I guess you do die. Death or not, I'm not giving up yet. Come on, Milkman, I've got a bone to pick with you. Much like with the boos earlier, you don't really have to worry about taking damage. As long as you're mashing the attack button, you'll do enough damage that you'll win long before you lose. And just like that, justice has been served. I guess. You know, honestly, I'm not really sure what the Milkman was up to. But it was probably evil. And then the game ends with what has to be my least favorite twist ever. It was all just Mario's dream. Wait, but Mario's dream was inside Luigi's dream? Whoa. Now that's a twist. Game of the Year!